Hello, everybody. This is Carrie with Unicorn Company. Today, I want to go ahead and talk about the Wolfhound IIC Grinner exclusive miniature, or premium miniature. This is made by Monster Fight Club, and it's under license from Catalyst, which is under license from Topps. I don't remember the price that this retails for. I want to say it was around like 15 bucks. And of course, we have a small picture of it right there. And their little description. Premium miniature includes multiple optional parts, allowing you to determine the exact pose you want for this stunning model on your gaming table. Not a toy intended for adults over age 14. It says adult collectors, but whatever. So, let's take a look at what's in it. And of course, I've already opened it up. It comes packaged in this, with this, and a little tiny baggie. So it's not in a blister pack. It's quite different. But from what I understand, it's the way all the premium miniatures have come. So what do you get with this? You get... I need a pointer. Hello, paintbrush. Woo! Alright, so you get one torso with the head, one right arm, two left arms, three right legs, three left legs, a hip assembly, and finally a hex base. So nothing amazing, out of the ordinary, anything like that with this. As far as the mech itself, it's a one-off, so it's not like the other ones that have come out where they are sort of production models or production models that, you would still see somewhere else. This is a one-off mech. And, the quality on it, I mean, there's some flash, or mold lines, I should say. Like there's a little dimple right there where, I don't know if it's going to focus, right there on the ball joints. And you have that on a lot of the ball joints, although these look like they are for, yes. So the ball joints for the arms are kind of deceptive, because if you look inside of the shoulder assembly, you will see a little tiny dimple, and these little tiny dimples on the arms are not production errors. They are actually intended to lock the arm in there, at least on that one. On the other arm, you have a standard ball joint. Not a lot of flash, like I said, not a lot of mold lines. There is one that runs around the bottom edge of the shoulder pads, but it looks pretty easy to remove. And yeah, the legs, it's pretty hard to find them. A lot of them are running right down the middle of the leg, which means in that depressed area right there, it'll obviously be harder to get to. Also, you have this right here, which should cut right off. This is made from a pretty flexible resin, as you can see from me bending the base. I'm not trying to break it. If I do, obviously, I have more of them sitting around. Well, not of this particular one, but resin bases, because, yeah. All right, so looking at the model, like I said, decently made. It's not, there's nothing about it that's glaring like, oh my god, this is a huge problem. Why did they do this? Now, let's look at what I do think they could have done better, but they didn't. First of all, the legs, we're not going to worry about that. Those are all pretty well done. The left arm, those are cool. The right arm and the torso is where I have my biggest issues. So instead of giving me three left legs, three of each side for the legs, I would have felt better if we had deleted 2 legs, had an arm that was pointing more straight out for the gun arm, and had the head as a separate piece. Because if we take a look at the head, you can see it's in there in a way. I have a client who sent me one of these. He wants me to reposition the head, and I'm probably going to let him know that I don't think I'm going to be able to do it without doing too much damage to the head and to the chest area, because it is pretty much sunken in. I mean, this would indicate that it might have some movement, but if you look at it from that angle, and then we look at it here, there we go. You can see it's pretty well sunken into that front part, and that is going to create a problem if you're trying to reposition the head. I think there's a little bit, hip assembly has a little bit of a mold line and some where they cut it off from the sprue. But yeah, so overall, like I said, I don't remember the price. I want to say it's under $20. Way better deal than the other ones that came out. Way nicer, in my opinion, because I have seen them. I haven't reviewed them. I'm happy they switched production companies, because I had my problems with Creative Juggernaut. And yeah, so that's about it for this. If you can get your hands on one, they're out of stock right now. And I'm sure, of course, the eBay scalpers are going to leap on this and try to sell it, and but hopefully it will get restocked, and people can go ahead and buy it again, because this is not a bad one. Now, mind you, you only need one of these technically in your forces ever, because there's only one of these in existence, and it would be during the clan invasion and Civil War and Jihad era. And I think by the Civil War era, Phelan had pretty much given up driving Grinner and gone on to something else. So you would see this more during clan invasion games than anything else. But of course, it's your game. Play it how you want. I will be painting this up. I do have a Natasha Kerensky Widowmaker. So what I'll probably end up doing is creating a nice little display for this in the Widowmaker, and just putting them up there on their own, and they can just look pretty and never get used, because yeah. So anyway, other than that, did want to give you all an update. The unit has been selected for the unit, or the unit paint scheme has been selected for the unit. It's going to be raffled off to benefit the Trevor Project. The deadline for when we are going to select a winner for that is on June 15th. June 30th is when we close the when you can buy tickets. And the way that you buy tickets is not even buying them through us. You actually go ahead and go to the Trevor Project's website. Once you're there, you make a donation. Every $5 that you donate gets you an entry. And then they will send you an email. You send that email to trevorbtraffle@gmail.com. I will include a copy of the email address and a link to the Trevor Company's donate page below in the description of the video. But yeah, that is about it for right now. I hope that all of you have a great day, great evening, great whatever it is where you are. This is Carrie signing off.